Hey you, welcome back to another video. My name is Lekna and here we talk all about data, career and productivity. If you are watching for the first time, do subscribe and like this video and share it with your friends who are transitioning their careers to data. In this video, we will be looking into what is the technical skill that's needed and what are the topics that you need to learn and understand why exactly you need to learn this skill. And we will be diving into timeline for a complete beginner in data. With that, let's dive right in. So one of the first things that a data analyst needs is the Excel skills, and Excel skills like logic functions, lookups, and sorting, etc. So data analysts use Excel very similar to a calculator, like how you use a calculator. For example, a manager could use Excel to record employee schedules, right? So if an employee complains about being scheduled on a Friday afternoon, you can sit down with that employee and break it down into how many hours he's done and things like that. So the data actually gives you some sort of a quick analysis. So that's how data analysts use Excel. So to learn Excel, you need about at least a month. Like if you're a complete beginner to Excel, you need at least a month to learn Excel. If you are someone who is already preparing for data analyst interviews, do check out this free data resume template video where I am walking you through how to create a data analyst resume for entry level. And there is also a link where you can download this free entry level data analyst resume template. All right, let's get right back in. The next one is SQL. The SQL skills are really important. I don't know why it has SQL and SQL, but I call it SQL. So SQL skills are very important for data analysts, and topics like aggregations, joins are super important for a data analyst. Now let's get into why we need to know SQL. So data analysts basically use SQL for like the base of infrastructure to store data and build these reports. So because it's so easy to communicate these complex instructions to databases and manipulate these data in seconds, that's the reason why SQL has been used extensively. So where do data analysts use SQL? SQL is used to create reports like month-to-month sales, increase in customers, and these sort of metrics. Timeline to learn SQL is about a month to 2 months, depending on how quickly and how much time you are able to dedicate to learning SQL. And the next important skill, technical skill that you need to know is Power BI. And the topics that you'll be learning are query editors and DAX functions. And one of the additional things that you might want to focus on is what are the different color schemes that you are adding to these visuals. One of the skills that you can focus on is the color theory aspect of it, and what are the different types of visuals you need to represent some sort of data. So this is one of the topics that you can focus on. So now let's get into why do data analysts use Power BI. So data analysts use Power BI for data preparation and data cleaning. On a day-to-day basis, data analysts will be using a lot of Excel, Power BI in order for them to get the raw data, understand, do some basic analysis, and then use Power BI to visualize these and visualize the data. And some of the analysis that's done with this is what if analysis. And also Power BI is a place where you will be creating these dashboards and visuals. So this is where your visualization concepts will come into picture. And timeline for this is, for a complete beginner, it takes about a month to learn the basics of Power BI. Now, the last technical skill that a data analyst needs to master is Python. You need to know Python. The skills that you need in Python, basic skills like for loops, functions, data types, with packages like pandas, matplotlib, etc. So there are some data analysts use these Python skills for their routine tasks. Some of them do use Python to automate basic Excel functions. They use Python. However, some companies do require Python, some companies don't. So although some during the interview process they require you to know Python, so that's the reason most of the companies require you to know Python. And also having Python skills is a big plus. It can be used for data pre-processing and data visualizations. Some data visualizations which cannot be done in Power BI, you can always do it with using Python. So I hope that this video helped you, and I hope you took away key technical skills for a data analyst and also started your amazing journey into data. Do check out my other videos and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one.